How do I feel about the match with the Romanian champion Sabin? I feel good. I mean, it's a good little tester for me. I'm about to embark on a few matches that are going to require me to follow these WAF strict guidelines and rules. So what I'm thinking is that you get a quality opponent and you get a bunch of rules that are just about everything that you don't stand for in arm wrestling, right? And now you have to follow them. And so I'm glad that I'm going to experience this a couple weeks before I take off to Moldova. But the fact is I am the strongest version of me that I've ever been in my life. So, I mean, I feel absolutely ridiculously amazing. How does it make me feel that I'm arm wrestling a guy that has just defeated the mighty, untouchable Georgian that, the great Levon? Well, I mean, it's good. It shows that the level of competition that that Sabin brings. It shows the quality of the pound for pound unleashed cards and the super matches. So, the fact is super heavyweight arm wrestling is alive and well in the United States of America. So if you are a foreign guy and you decide to embark on a U.S. trip to take on, a Michael Todd, a Dave Chafee, or, a Travis Bagent, then, we all feel we're kind of okay with that, right? You want to fly 12 hours, 20 hours over here and sleep in a weird place and try to get used and get rid of the jet lag. Hey, I'm all for it. I think that if you're under 200 pounds, it's a tough gig when one of the superpowers or a true European national world champion comes over. But when you're over 250 and we got a few guys that can bang. So I'm excited for the U.S. I mean, Levon has been all over in the media. You can look at the match and see that less than a year and a half ago, Sabin here busted that ass. So the quality is there, and I think that our American community will be happy to see an American do well against a European champion. Honestly, I mean, I don't know when, life's a weird thing, right? When you're 25, your body feels this crazy energy, and but your brain's a little, it's not all the time realistic, and your preparation and your planning is not always on point, and then all of a sudden you turn around, you're 60 years old, and by God, you can plan anything, and your preparation can be on point, but you don't really have that physical body anymore. So I think that at 40 years old, I might be like at the prime peak physically that I could ever be. I mean, I'm making a lot of money arm wrestling. That interests me more than anything. There's a ton of exposure, ton of media. Building the Travis Bagent brand has been a focus for the last couple years, and it's really, I can see the benefits of it, really making everything about Travis Bagent this, Travis Bagent that, the series, the trophies, the, just everything. Concentrating on just trying to build that brand, and now financially things are is the best they could be. I'm about to go to Moldova and make more money than I've ever made in my life. I'm gonna sign a 3-year, almost $1 million contract over there, and it's I couldn't be any happier. So when you get paid to do something, when you get paid correctly, or at least a lot to do something that you love. That's what I think. You hear that analogy that it's not work if you're doing what you love. Well, it really is. But if you get paid a lot to do something that you love, it just excites me, and that's just where my motivation is. You can keep the trophies and the rankings, but there should be a money leader, and that to me is the one I'd like to be ahead of. So I'm sure there's some arm wrestlers like Dennis and Devin and Levon, and there's some great athletes that I'm sure are just rolling in the dough when it comes to sponsorship stuff. So I just want you to know that I am rolling as well. So super happy. Saturday against Sabin, the outcome will most likely be whatever I decide it to be. So I got a feeling that Sabin's not quite big enough, not quite confident enough. He's going to need a little more motivation. And of course, I'm going to be nothing except the most perfect host in the world. So we're going to laugh together, and we're going to smoke some joints together, and we're going to eat a lot, and I'm going to feed him, and we're going to tell jokes. And then all of a sudden Saturday, I'm going to change in 2 seconds and become this horrible human being. And then I'm going to awaken 20 minutes from there, and usually a bunch of people are standing around like, what the fuck just happened? And I'm like, no, what's wrong? The old dude's back. I'm ready to, to go entertain and host. But I'm most likely I'm in the type of shape and form that I'm not sure there's many people in this world that can actually beat me right now.